I think we're live. Are we live? I think we're live. Hello. Happy Black New Moon. This is Shakti. Welcome to all of you who are joining for the very first time our New Moon rituals. Welcome to this very auspicious time, and to those of you who are seasoned and have been with me and have journeyed with me and have experienced all wonderful things with me. Thank you for coming and spending your Friday night with me. We're so excited for the energies of today, this evening, and literally while we are going through our ritual tonight, we will literally go into the Black New Moon. Like, boom, the energies will be here. So I am so excited. So for all of you who are new, my name is Shakti, and I am the High Priestess for the One Ascension energy, the One Ascension technique, and just really honored to be here and to share this evening with you. So we are doing things kind of differently tonight, because for those of you who have been with me before, you know that we used to do our broadcastings on the Google Plus event pages, and it's kind of changed, the Google Hangouts on air, and now it's kind of all gone over to YouTube. And so here we are figuring things out, literally, in the live chat room. So I have my daughter who will be introducing herself in the live chat area to all of you. She will kind of serve and act as moderator for this evening, just to say hello. So I think that live chat is going. Get the thumbs up that it's going for all of you. So how is everybody? How have you been feeling? I don't know about you, but it will be kind of chatting a little bit so other people can give them a chance to get online right now. As soon as Pluto went direct, it was in retrograde since April, I felt a difference. Did you feel a difference? I have my family, by the way, some of them participating in the room, including Mr. Wallace. So he waves hello. And so I felt a shift in my energy. It was a very powerful, positive change for me. I felt very much like, and I kind of spoke about this a little bit on the page I'll be talking to you about, but I did a little live video on Facebook about it, just saying, like, I felt like, here I am, like, where have I been? Like, I felt like I was kind of fractional, parts of me were missing. And so as soon as Pluto went into back being direct from retrograde, it was really, really, it made a significant difference in my energy. So how about you? How did you all feel with that? Also, this is a Libra new moon. So how amazing is it to start off? We're going to be doing some powerful work in seeds of intention. And so to start that off with an air sign, being the new moon is going into an air sign, that, like I always say when I call in the quarters in the East, all things begin with the air. That's the thought. It's the energy of thought. So we are really going to be looking at all of that tonight, and we're going to be setting really powerful intentions, because let's talk about the new moon and the fact that it's called a black moon. You hear the saying once in a blue moon, and the blue moons are about 2 full moons in 1 month. It's very rare for a new moon to be 2 and 1 month. So they call those black moon or the Lilith moon. And they're very, very powerful gateways, very powerful portals, times to really go within and to really, like I've said before, assess where you're at. Also to really get into the energies of going deep and understanding what it is about you that may have needed to be healed. And this, especially going into my phone kind of buzzed. Let me just turn that over there. Going into the energies of what am I missing, and looking deeper and healing those aspects. And so when we do that, we are able to see fully what it is that we really want for our lives, what we're really working on manifesting, and the powers of that. So that is why we had a lot of work we did when we did the new moon in Virgo at the beginning of the month. Literally September 1st, we did the new moon in Virgo, which was all about the earth and planting seeds and getting into that soil. And it's kind of like going in under the surface, beneath the surface, getting down into what really matters to us, what we really desire, because we may think we want something and manifest it and realize that really wasn't what I wanted. What I really wanted was this, and it kind of goes a little bit further and deeper. So yeah, exciting stuff. And it's all about this black moon really seeding not only the powerful intentions for your life going forward, but also for this year. Like, we're ending the year in the 9 cycle, but we're going into the 1 year, 2017, which adds up. If you add 2 + 1 + 7, you get a 1. You get a 10, and then you drop the 0, it's a 1. And that's all about new beginnings. It's all about starting new, the newness, like the air, like we're going with the Libra sign, starting from the east. It's the direction of the east, where all things begin, where the sun rises. So that's exciting. All right. And I hope you have something to write with, because this is going to be really kind of an exploratory type of journey that we're going to be doing. So writing down some notes, taking some jotting out some ideas or some things that may come to you. It's really important, because when we get in the energies of everything and things kind of move quickly, we may kind of get distracted and kind of forget what it is that we experienced, or ideas or thoughts that may have come to us throughout this this hour. So what I am going to do, and I invite all of you to do, is I'm turning off my phone. And we got so busy, we were figuring out, like I said, this interfacing, and it's kind of challenging to do, because I was planning on doing a hangout just to test it, but you know, how life gets, so I didn't get a chance to do that. So forgot to do all that. So here we go. All right. Let's sage ourselves and get started. If you have any sage or any type of clearing incense, I have my All-Mother incense burning in the background, but I do love to sage anyway. Kind of puts me in that space of, we are getting ready to do some work. So if you have some, go ahead and light yours. Ooh. Ooh, excuse me, clearing something. Ooh, all right. So let me give some to you. Can you get some over there? Mm-hmm. Definitely some to me. It's clearing your altar space. If you have it by you, whatever you have, any stones, your computer or your phone or whatever you're using to connect with me and with each other tonight. So let's go ahead and, so what we did was we created a vacuum. We do this clearing motion. You've moved the energies, you stir the energies, and literally there's been some scientific facts. I kind of was reading some little tidbit online recently about how saging actually clears out the harmful bacteria. The smoke has like a cleansing effect. So isn't that kind of cool to know that we do things we all knew us magical beings knew these for a while, but to know that it's actually a scientific finding that sage does actually clear the atmosphere, the air of any kind of bacterial things. Did you know that? Isn't that kind of cool? So
that's cool.
There we go. That's cool. So there we go with that. And so now that we've created kind of like that void, that vacuum, we always seed it with some intention. So sweetness in all its forms, and I use the sweetgrass for that. That's part of my practice. You're welcome to use whatever it is. If it's just holding a space of intention, or if you'd like to burn even the same thing, sage. I use sweetgrass, so I will offer some to you in honor of those who have come before us and those who will come after us and to us now. To the spaces that we call and hold sacred. Yeah. So what I wanted to tell you was the Shakti Spiral now has a group page on YouTube, Facebook. There we go. All these social media things on Facebook. That's just for the Shakti Spiral New Moon Rituals. So it's kind of like a place to connect in between moons and the time to support. And it's a very loving spiritual tribe kind of community. And it's really about speaking our truth, holding each other in space and love and respect. And it's a really beautiful community. The only thing I do is if you want to, I ask if you wanted to add anybody, just make sure you got the permission first, because people don't like to be added to groups without permission. So you get the go ahead, because that would be really fun to grow our community and in that space. And if you have any anointing oil or any type of blessing oil, I use the All Mother oil, and some of you have it, which that's kind of cool. Those of you who have pre-ordered my card deck got a little sample of vial if you haven't experienced that before. So I'm gonna go ahead and anoint my bindi. My sacred jewelry that I wear, my adornments, my points. I like to do my pulse points just to beat at that vibration. And then I just use some All Mother spray just to really give it that extra oomph. It's kind of a neat, very fast-paced day today. So it's nice to sit with you in this space. So what we do now, for those of you who are new, we do what we call calling in the quarters. We call in the directions. And why we do that is because we honor each direction, what they symbolize, what they stand for, and the energy that they hold. We call in the elements because we are made up of these elements being here on earth. So we call those to serve as protectors, to serve as watchers, and to lead and support, to give support of what we need in our circle and our space. So for this time, for this hour, let's set the intention that we receive clarity, that we receive wisdom, that we receive all those things that we have set the intention for this beautiful evening that we have spent together. So just close your eyes for a moment and just take a deep inhalation. Inhale. And as you inhale, just picture all pieces coming back to you, all worries, cares, and concerns just kind of being put to the side, and all of those parts of you that need to be put back, wherever you've had them, wherever you've placed them, just kind of call them all back to you. And as you exhale, releasing all that doesn't serve, all that isn't yours. Again, inhale, calling your energy back to you. And as you exhale, releasing the worries of the day. One last breath as we breathe this in together. Really make it powerful. Hold it and exhale. Being still in this present moment. And now I want you to picture in the center of your heart a beautiful, beautiful energy. And it turns into this big, beautiful spiral. And as you concentrate on this heart space where all pure love and intention are held, where all infinite possibility are held, you see this spiral getting bigger. It grows bigger and bigger until it engulfs your whole body. And it can be any color that you choose. It can correspond with the heart chakra space. It can be any color that you intuitively feel or see. And watch it get bigger, growing until it covers your aura. And now picture all of us sitting in a great big circle. It doesn't matter where we are in the world. We're all in a great big circle, all holding intention for one another, all present here, whether we are here live or watching this recording later on. We are all here joined together in a great big circle. And now see this beautiful spiral heart energy leaving the left side of you, going into the person that is sitting on your left, and they receive it through their right side. And this beautiful spiral energy merges with theirs, creating a beautiful dance and array of colors. It spirals with theirs, and you see it leaving their left side to the person on their left, and that person receives it into their right. And so it goes around the circle clockwise. Everybody's sharing their beautiful, purest heart space where there's no illusion and purity and truth are held. Watching it go around this circle. Oh, and there's so many beautiful people here tonight. Welcome, welcome. Until you finally see the circle, this beautiful spiral energy to the person that is on your right side, you receive this spiral energy through your right and just see the spectrum of lights surrounding you and your beautiful spiral. Merge this now with your energy, with your heart space. And let's set the intention tonight that whatever we need to know, maybe be present and clear. Let's set the intention that we hold not only ourselves with love and respect, but everyone that is in the circle with love and respect and appreciation for showing up, for being here this evening, whether, again, being live or recorded. We are all here. All time is now. And may powerful magic be made manifest tonight. And so it is. Okay. And now we are ready to call in directions. To the direction of the east, where all things begin, to the powerful, mighty winged ones, element of air, creative thought. We call you now, come and be part of our circle. To the direction of the south, element of fire, the fire breathers, the fire walkers, where passion, the kundalini, the heat rises. We call you now, come and be part of our circle. And to the direction of the west, element of water, the sacred record keepers of water, to the sacred Mama Gaia embiotic fluid, the power of gestation, the power of intuition. We call you now, come and be part of our circle. And to the direction of the north, element of earth, Pachamama, the power of manifestation. To the earth keepers, the crystal stone allies, the plant allies. Those who have gone before us, those who will go after us. Beloved ancient ones, come now and be part of our circle. We call to the great mother, the all-mother. Blessed is she, her of many names, both known and unknown. We call you now, come and bless us, your children. Hear us as we intend our lives and seed that on this most auspicious night. Hear us now. Come and be part of this sacred circle. And we call to the divine one energy to surround us, to flow through us, to bless us in this circle, into no time, into no space, where all things are now. Come now, divine one energy, and be part of our circle. And it is done. And welcome. Welcome to the Shakti Spiral. Okay, my gosh, don't you just love that? Is one of my favorite things. I asked some people, I asked the group, what was their favorite part of the Shakti Spiral? And I loved it, and I want to appreciate all of you, take the moment to appreciate all of you and let you know thank you for all your beautiful answers. And I love it. One of mine is the calling in to connect with all of you in a circle and to call in the one energy, the beloved All-Mother. I feel like that's just, boom, it's done. And here we are. So, okay. First thing I wanted to make an announcement, let you know I only have 2 more in stock, so it's kind of first come, first serve. But I was so excited because the last time we got together, I was showing you my proof of my my card deck, Whisperings of the New Moon, and so I got them in now. And so tonight, if we have time, I will be drawing a couple of cards for some people, and I just think it's so. Oh, this card jumped out, by the way, when I was putting them down. And I just think that they're just, it's. I've even lost my train of thought, so I guess it doesn't matter because this came to me. Remember those who have gone before and those who will go after. Oh my gosh, I'm going to put that right there because I just mentioned that several times. And we are getting into that season. We are getting into the season of where the veil is thinning. It is becoming very magical. It is becoming a time where not only it's important to be very aware of what you're intending, but we are getting to the point where we are really being heard. I mean, not that we're not heard always, but our ancestors are stirring within us and in the different dimensions where we can connect with them more readily, more easily, and have a fluidity of connection where portals are opening, gateways are opening. So it's a very auspicious time to not only be in this black moon and the mystery of it and all the mysteries that it uncovers, but also to work with those sacred ancestors who will make themselves available to you to assist you with what it is that you are intending to see tonight. So I ask you, here is my notebook that I've been doing, Carpe That Diem. So that is mine. So I've been taking some notes in, and I'm planning to really work with just seizing those opportunities and really being clear about what I want. So we talked about what you really wanted last new moon, which was September 1st. And here we are now. The full month has gone through, and we're in the 30th. And I ask you, do you still feel the same way about what you intended for the first of the month? And if you don't even remember what that is, that should tell you something. Do you still want what it is that you thought you intended for the first of the month? So here we go. I want you to grab what it is that you write with or what you brought to the ritual tonight. And if you don't have anything, if you have your phone with the notes, it's fine or whatever. I just hope you really do have something to really work this magic together. We can see these intentions. So I ask you, what do you want? What do you really want? What is it what we're going to do, because with magic, with intentions, with energy, with anything, the more we spread out, it becomes very diluted, kind of like the more you're trying to do all of these things or you're multitasking, how much attention are you really paying to each and every individual thing that you have spread all of your attention out to? So pulling it all back, when we pull your energy back, I ask you the questions. What do you really want? And now, where is your energy? Where have you been focusing? What's taking your attention? I know life does happen, but in these spaces of magic, in these spaces of auspiciousness, of divine timing, we are guided to do certain workings. And we ask the questions, what do you want? Some people know what they don't want, but do you ever really know what you really want? You may think, well, when I get this, I'll be happy. When I find that person, or when I find the perfect job, or when I finish school, or when I've moved to the different place, or when I've lost that weight, or when I've gained something, or lost something, or released something, then I'll be happy. The true magic, the true interlacing workings is the happiness is now. The emotions that charge all of that will add to that, will add to the happiness, will add to the richness and the vibrancy of your life. But the happiness comes first. It happens before those things manifest. And so being clear, write down right now what you had thought about in the beginning of the month manifesting. What was it that you really said, this is what I want. This is really what's important to me, and I'm really ready to make it manifest and make it known in the world. So go ahead and write that down. If you remember, perfect. Write it down. It's good too. Give you a second or two. And now I want you to write down all of the reasons why you want that. What I mean is, we can say we want something because of the feeling, or is it because better opportunity, it'll put us in a different position. Whatever it is, what are the reasons why? And now that you have your why, tell me how you feel now that you have that. Give me the feelings. Describe them to me. Describe to me how you feel now that you have that. Whatever it is that you really are wanting to intend. How do you feel? Feel it. Feel it deeply. Write. Go ahead. Write it down. Okay, now stop. Why hasn't it happened? Write that down. Why hasn't it happened? What stories have you been telling yourself? Why hasn't it happened? It gets kind of real, but that's okay. This is what this whole moon is about. Really getting into those deep places. What stories have you held on to? Write it down. It might get a little raw. That's good. Allow what comes up to come up. Don't censor anything, okay? Now, I want you to put your stuff down that you use to write with. And I want you to adjust and get comfortable where you're sitting. And I want you to close your eyes. And we're going to go on a little journey, okay? And I want you to know that as we are on this journey, you are held, you are loved, and you are safe. So close your eyes, and I want you to picture our magical shelf. For those of you who don't know what that is, this shelf is magical. It is where we put all of our cares, our worries, and our concerns for the day, for the month, for our life. We put them all on this shelf. Anything that may distract us from being present and then the very moment we're in right now. And this shelf is magical because any care, worry, or concern we may have is transmuted, absorbed back to Mother Earth, taken care of by our spiritual tribe and our spiritual team, our guides, our angels, our guardians, our ancestors, whomever it is that you choose to work with, or that may be working with you, it's taken care of by them. So just allow yourself to just put anything that may distract you from being present in this moment right now there. And know that you can come back to it if you want to, or like I said, it can be taken care of for you. You can just leave it. And it will be sent to the best place to be recycled or to be transmuted, whatever is needed. Now I want you to focus again. Just breathe. Breathe normally. No rhyme or reason to the inhale or the exhale. Just your natural flow of breathing. And I want you to think about what you wrote down. I want you to think about your whys, why you want this, why you have this intention for your life. And feel really good. I want you to feel and think about all the reasons, all the things, all the reasons why you want it. And now go into how you feel now that you have it. How you feel. So be in that really great place. And I want you to hold yourself there, okay? You feel great. You have what it is you've manifested, that you've wanted to manifest. That big, huge something. Okay? And I want you to picture in your mind's eye, your third eye, project out to a big field, kind of similar to the one that we journeyed in. At the beginning of the month. It can be day or night. Preferably it'd be great if it were kind of dusk going into nighttime. And you feel great. All of the things that you've wanted to manifest have manifested, and you're feeling so good. And just take a walk with me. We walk together down this beautiful pathway. It can be made of anything, any materials you choose, any color. Notice that lights are starting to turn on this pathway as it's getting a little bit darker. In a distance, you hear a kind of interesting noise, something that doesn't alarm you in the sense of making you afraid, but you kind of wonder, what is that? Do you hear that? Make your way towards it down this path, down this path. It starts to get a little louder. It almost sounds like sorrow, somebody who isn't very happy. You may be crying, who doesn't feel the way you do, who's not feeling happy the way you are. And as you get closer, you notice that it is a person. It's kind of hard to make out now because it's dark on this path. But you know you have such compassion and you don't feel threatened. This person doesn't pose a threat at all to you. But you notice that they are kind of stooped down and your heart goes to them. And we walk over. And as you look up, you notice that there's something very familiar about this person. This person are those aspects of you. The part of you that doesn't believe there's the why, in the magic of your intention, the reasons why it hasn't happened for you. All of those things that you have believed, the stories that you've been told by many people, countless faceless names, the reasons, the feelings, the neglect, the insecurities, the doubt, the shame, all of those feelings, this person feels it. But you've already manifested it, see, and you don't feel that way. You feel happy. You feel joyful. But you know that this person needs you. This person needs what you have because this person is you. So you reach out your hands and you take the other person's hands in yours and help that person to stand tall. And look with the deepest love and compassion you can possibly have into the eyes of that part of you who doesn't believe that the magic is possible, that your intentions and power are possible. And I want you now, with all the power and the belief and the faith that you have within you, to tell this person, this part of you, why you want to manifest this and why it has manifested and why it is possible. Tell them now. Tell them they're worth it, that they're loved, that they are successful, that the words and the echoes of stories gone by were not yours to hold on to. And you notice something, that person has stopped crying, that person is starting to believe you. And you take that person now by the hand, and the three of us start to walk down, continue down the path even more. And as we walk down the path together, further down, the three of us, you notice that magnificent being whom you met at the beginning of this month. And for those of you who may not know, this magnificent being that is the most beautiful, so sacred, so holy to behold, is your higher self, your true self. And you are taking this being, this person who has been wounded by stories, this part of you who has been wounded by stories and by past events, to meet your high self. Your high self is standing there waiting and reaches out to take this person, this part of you, into their arms. And when they do, you notice something. It's almost as layers of just wounds are just being shed and going down into Mother Earth, almost as if it's like a puddle, just being stripped off of them. You see them becoming lighter. Your high self reaches out to you and beckons you to come. And the three of you together merge into one. Feel that. Breathe that in deeply. And know that this is your true self. And it's not about rejecting those parts that were wounded. It's about integrating them, healing them, and making yourself fully whole and loving those parts of you. Not in shame, but in complete compassion and love. And so for this incarnation, it's important to still be the embodiment of what you've chosen to be for a reason. You are whole and you are integrated, and you notice that person that you brought to meet your high self is no longer there. They have been integrated. They have been healed. How do you feel? And as you turn to walk down the path, I am by your side. How do you feel knowing that you are capable of anything? The stories that held you back are but echoes. You can hardly remember them anymore. You can hardly feel them anymore. The more you step onto this path, the more you walk the path, the more lighter and the more centered and the more whole you feel. You are whole, beloved, and you are so loved. Take a moment to look back at this beautiful clearing, this beautiful landscape, knowing whenever you need to integrate, whenever you find another part of you that feels fractured, that feels disconnected from your true whole self, your true whole being, you can come here and integrate it in a moment, in a second. And now open your eyes. And how do you feel? Write those things down right now. What did you see? What did you feel? Were there any messages that you received? Any thoughts? Now, here's something that's important to remember. This isn't something that we just do once, and you can do it several times. You can do it as many times as you need. It can be just one time. That'd be amazing. But it's absolutely possible because we change in a second. It doesn't take time. Time is an illusion, and we use time just as a measurement for human beings. It's an old paradigm, and it's something that we are transcending. The time, the thing about time, things take time. There is a law of gestation here on Mother Gaia, but it doesn't have to be for as long as what it's been set forth. And healing can be instant. You can wake up one morning and decide no more. It doesn't have to be a long, arduous process. It can be instantly. It can simply be, that's it. From this moment forward, this is my life. And I proclaim it so. And as you do so, you are so. And there is something, for those of you who have who are maybe Christian or have a Christian background, I come from one. And there is a story in the Bible that talks about the prophet Moses. Now, Moses was a prophet of the children of Israel. And as the story goes, he was, before he knew who he was, before he understood the big calling he had, he was tending sheep on a hillside. And he wanted to know about his life, what was going on in his direction. I'm sure he was contemplating. I'm sure when you're out there with a lot of, in the desert night sky, you have a lot to do, or maybe during the day, you're just busy tending and doing your work. And he noticed that there was a burning bush, and in this bush was burning, and there was no reason. It wasn't being consumed by fire. It was just burning. And he heard this voice say, I am that I am. And he asked, who are you? And the voice again said, I am that I am. And he understood this voice to be the voice of God. Now, there's a lot of vibration and power in our words, in what we speak and what we say. We become that frequency. We become what we speak. We align to the vibrations. If you put your hand to your chest as you speak, you'll notice your chest vibrates. You are speaking vibration and frequency. So it's really important, as you are setting forth your intentions, you speak in a way that will bring them to you. Not worry or counteract that with something like it may be too hard, or I might have to wait a while, or anything that would limit you, because the world and the universe is so expansive, so big. The universe is so big. It knows exactly the quickest route to instant manifestation, to getting what you need. Get out of the way and let it happen. So now I want you to think about what it is that you're ready to manifest from this moment on, sending out this year with this powerful seated manifestation, this powerful intention. What is it you really want? Now, remember, we talked about concentrating our efforts, concentrating. So make it as few of things as you want, as possible, to really focus them. What do you want? Who are you? What is it that you proclaim in your life? Okay, whatever it is. Now, being that we have integrated those parts that now have felt that was impossible, we are in the true state and feeling and vibration in this moment of infinite possibility. It is all possible. So I want you to close your eyes again. And I want you just to take a deep breath and just inhale. Inhale your fullness, your wholeness, your well-being, and all of you. As you exhale, you just release any tension, anything that may feel sticky. And I want you again to focus on what is manifested, what is you're ready to proclaim in your life, what are you ready with your intentions to seed, to grow. It's here, right? It's already done. And I want you to feel those feelings. I want you to think about what it is that you're wanting, what it is that you have called forth to be present in your life. You got that? Feel the feelings. Feel it. Feel it. It's now. It has happened. How do you feel? And I want you to inhale. And as you inhale, I want you to think, I am that. And as you exhale, I want you to say, I am. You ready? So as you inhale, I am that. Think about what it is. What is your that? And as you exhale, I am. Again, inhale, I am that. And as you exhale, I am. One last time, say it loud, say it proud. I am that. I am. Now, I want you to open your eyes and I want you to write down all that you are in this moment. Claim it. It is yours. You are that. You are. I am that I am. How do you feel? Is your body buzzing? My body is buzzing. Woo! I love it. I love it. When I got the direction for this, it's just, this is it. This is the power. This is the magic. This is the beginning. We're on the threshold of greatness. Be willing to cross into it. Be willing to truly become it. Okay. So I'm going to be, let's see, with this, I don't know if I can do, I'm looking at trying to find the dashboard for the streaming. I know that Jordy has been looking at it. Okay, here we go. The streaming. I know that Jordy has been looking at it. Oh, right. Oh, yay, look at, hello, everybody. Okay, here we go. I'm hearing my echo. Sorry about that. Let me just put it, let me mute it. All right, there we go. All right, so who wants me to pull a card for them? I have a couple of minutes just to say. All righty. All right, so I think this is still going. So somebody, can you hear me? Are we still live with the, here we go. Hi, okay, yes, everyone's doing okay. Just wanna make sure. Oh, yay. Okay, so, oh, how fun. This is so fun. I love this interaction. I had to like kind of move my screen because it's kind of up and I just kind of see my mirror self. So there we go. Yay. Hello, everybody. Oh, so much love. Okay, so who would like a card? Me. Oh, I love it. Okay, so let me just see. I'm just going to, I would love to pick for everybody, but since we have, you know, short on a little bit of time, I want to do who is guided with my new deck. By the way, I wanted to let you know that with this deck, you can use it in reverse, meaning, so like I use, sometimes a card will come up reverse for me. And when I do this, it means that there may be a block. Okay, something that I need to look at that I may be resisting. So for instance, they gave me a for instance. So say this is like upside down, okay, with this card. It's about proclaim your success each and every day. That means I may need to do that. This might be something that I need to do more of, okay? Or might be blocked to success because I may have this belief about it not being a certain whatever, you know, we won't get in all that because we integrated it, right? It's all good. So blessings and love to you, Jackie. Oh, how awesome. Okay. Hi, Denise. Love you, girl. Okay. So here we go. Hi, Chris. Okay, Chris, I see you. Chris Ashburn. This is for you. And everybody can hear me? You can hear me because I pushed mute. I didn't want to mute my mic though. So if someone can just give me, Jordy, can you hear me? Just say, yes, you can hear me. Love you, Jackie. Okay. Jordy, yes? Okay, perfect, good. Okay, I can hear, you can hear me? Okay, perfect. Yay, yay, yay. Ava, oh my gosh, just love all of you so much. Okay, so here we go. This is for Chris. Okay, so it was reversed. There was a reason why I said that. Okay, so it's reversed. And Chris, it's saying time to unleash your creativity. So this tells me, and I'm getting, that you are very creative, but there's something that you're missing. There's something that's calling you and you may have resistance to it. And I'm getting because you're a little unsure about it. And so this is saying go for it, okay? Time to unleash it. It's not wait. Remember, all time is now. So this is saying time to unleash your creativity, okay, girlfriend? You got this. Go for it. Okay, who is next? I can't see you, Candy. No, I would just be like enthralled with all of you and I would so be distracted. So, but we have the text so I can at least see through the screen. Ava. Oh, you are so welcome, Chris. Okay, Ava, here we go. So your card is connect to the deep knowing that transcends time and space. So this is telling me that you need to focus on those things that are not about the earth, that you've been worrying a lot about the material plane, a lot about the how to, this is going to happen, how's that going to happen? And it's time to connect to that ancient part of you, the part like we talked about your high self tonight, that part of you that transcends time, that transcends all of those rules about time and space. That's where you need to connect with. That is the truth. So you're basically needing to connect more with your high self. So this is important. This is especially right now, the veil is very thin and it's going to get thinner. So utilize this time to go beyond the mundane world and go into that space where you receive your answers. Okay, so connect there. Homework. Okay. Oh, well, welcome, Jackie. She says, this is amazing. Her first time watching and doing this. We are happy you are here. Okay. One more. You are welcome. You're welcome, Ava. Who else? Heather. Heather Yeager. Yeager? I think it's Yeager. I apologize if I didn't get it right. Oh, here you go, Heather. This is the card I pulled, but it's not reversed. It is jumping out at me, out of my hand to you. Proclaim your success each and every day. Okay, so the work that we did tonight, proclaim your success each and every day. Throughout this whole new moon, going into the full moon, all that waxing energy, all that building and that momentum, every day, I want you to proclaim it and say it, I am that. I am. It's not about when it happens. No, it's already happened because you already are that. We experience those things, or we want those things that remind us of our true essence and nature. So this is who you are. Yay, Eric, love you, goddess brother. Okay, so there you go. And I have 2 left. And so if you in stock and if you want some, like I said, I haven't put a new order in because there's a lot, involved with that. I actually get it from overseas. So 2 decks left in stock, first come, first serve. So who would like the 2 decks? So just let me know. You can go onto my oneascension.com and you can go under products. Now it's kind of, the menu is different. It's not like a menu bar that's just showing. You'll see the menu at the very top left-hand corner and just click on that and you can click products and then you can go ahead and get the deck that way, okay? And if for some reason we're out, I'll just let you know. Right. Zen Glow says, she had one. She had a little puppy experience. I'm getting that I need to pick one more. Who needs it? Who? You can use them all year, all month long, from new moon to new moon. You can use them whenever you feel guided. You can do them whenever you're needing advice about something. They're basically intuitive cards. So I don't have a book to go with them, because they're about the message and then you interpreting what that means for you, because you can get the same card on a different day and it means something different for you. Okay, so okay, let's see. I am getting, is it Brian? B-R-I-O-N. Shame. Okay, I apologize if I did not get that right. Okay. It was reversed, my love. So that means you have a little bit of a block, and it's saying magical allies are waiting to connect. So that tells me that you need to work with those magical allies. You have a little bit of a block connecting with them. They may be trying to, that tells me you may be trying to listen, be trying to hear them, or maybe not. And they're saying, hey, hello, listen, pay attention. We're giving you signs, we're giving you invites that we are here. We're ready to help you. So magical allies are at the ready. You're getting there too, right? That's another intention this new moon. Getting ready and be open to those magical allies, because they are all around. Okay, so much love to all of you. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. I got to take the screen down though, because I will just want to chat for hours with all of you. But I will go back and I will read through the feed. So all my love to each one of you. This is what we do every month, and we can connect even more. Like I said, to that Facebook new moon group called the Shakti Spiral New Moon. New Moon, I think, Spirit Tribe. I know it has some title in there somewhere. But you can connect with us there, connect with me, connect with each other, because we are a spiritual tribe. And the more that we gather together, we're familiar. We may not even meet each other ever face to face, but our energy knows each other. We circle and we experience and we share our heart chakra energy. So we really are in the true authentic being of who we are, each of us. So now, parting is such sweet sorrow, but I really try to be mindful of time, so I don't like to go over that hour. So now we will do this again next month, and it is going to be October, and October we know is the veil. It's going to be very close to, I believe, the new moon to Halloween, or what we call Samhain or Samhain, depending on how you call it, or do you believe in, or do you work with those energies? But basically at that time, it's a very, very powerful portal and gateway to working with the beyond, working with ancestors, working with those who have crossed over, and connecting in ways that aren't really readily available to us throughout the rest of the year. So we'll be doing some fun stuff next month. So remember, people, this is just the beginning. Do the work. Show up for yourself. Integrate, knowing you are so loved, you are so held, okay? And if we get connected on Facebook with that group, we can connect more and just support one another even more. Okay, now, so just take a deep breath and inhale. And focus again on our beautiful, loving circle, our tribe. Whether we are live or watching later on in recording, we are all present in this time. And before we open our circle, let's just take a moment to send love to each and every person in this circle. We may be going through challenging times, healing times, times where we may need a little bit more courage, a little bit more support, a little bit more believing eyes. So I want you to know that I see you and I believe in you. Thank you for being here. Send healing love and just take a moment. I send my appreciation to each and every one of you. And there may be some who are in need of healing, who may be having some health issues. So let's just heal that paradigm and that belief now. Those who may have lost loved ones, know that they have never really gone. You're always, always connected. And let's just send a blessing to the world, an intention of peace and of clarity, that the more we gather, the more we'll be awakened, that our communities will be blessed by the work that we do together, the work that we do individually. The more powerful intentions we set in the world, the more it comes back. And so it is with the spiral. Beloved All-Mother, thank you for being here and part of our circle. Thank you for blessing us, for helping us to integrate those aspects of us that needed healing, that needed remembering, that needed to be seen. Bless us now. Divine One Energy, thank you for being with us and part of this circle, watching over, protecting, and magnifying this work. And to the direction of the north, element of earth, sacred Pachamama, beloved ancestors, those who have gone before us and those who will go after us, thank you for being part of this circle. To the direction of the west, element of water, the powerful waters of Pachamama, thank you for being part of this circle. To the direction of the south, element of fire, the fire breathers and the fire walkers. Thank you for being part of this circle. And to the direction of the east, where all things begin, the sign of Libra, powerful thought, ingenuity, sacred, mighty winged ones. Thank you for being part of this circle. And now take a moment to focus on this beautiful spiral that you have been engulfed in and blessed with. And just release all the energy that isn't yours out of your right side, uncoiling from your energy. Release it from your right side as it goes into the person on your right side to their left. And so it goes counterclockwise around our circle, everyone releasing what isn't theirs with a blessing and with gratitude. Until you once again receive your energy through your left side. Your heart chakra feels a little bit stronger from sharing that space, vibrant and whole. Now it's time to condense that, circling it in, circle the energy in. Getting smaller and smaller until once again it rests in the center of your heart. And just take a moment to just, if you've been sitting down, to just ground any extra energy, kind of wiggle your feet and just feel the energy just going down through your feet, down to the center of the earth, all that isn't necessary for you. Make sure you eat if you need to. We channeled a lot of energy this night. Take notes of what you need to and take care of yourself. Okay, my beloved tribe, I will see you on Facebook. And for those of you who don't have Facebook, I will see you next month. So much love and the deepest, deepest intentions that all of your heartfelt magic and intentions that you have set this forth this evening, going into the next year. In this very moment, know that it is done. My blessing and love to all of you. Mwah. Happy Friday and happy new moon.